Hello and welcome back to this channel where Jesus is King and God gets all the glory. Can we just acknowledge the goodness of God in the land of the living? You're alive, I'm alive. You're on YouTube, so I'm assuming there's electricity where you are. Internet, we love it. Blessed. I wanted to get on here. Actually, I didn't want to get on here. I didn't want to do much of anything. This morning has been like a slower morning. It's Friday. Chill vibes. But I didn't know what I was going to talk about. And I think we're going to talk about love. And I'm experiencing so much love. And please excuse me, I'm having coffee, but I let it get a little too cold, and then I put the creamer on top, and now I have little creamer islands on my coffee, which I don't mind. Because not every day is the same coffee experience. Usually I have like a latte, and I froth twice, a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg, vanilla, and then cinnamon on top. Like some days are those, and then some days are like iced Starbucks blonde roast, because I got enough energy, I don't anymore. And then I have like a pumpkin spice whipped cream that we put in, of course with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. I have like my coffee moods. And then when I go to my friend Alex's house, she's like just a fabulous mom. I kind of miss her. I think that's why I'm thinking about her. But at Alex's house, she has a cold press, and that's all she drinks with a little bit of milk. I don't even sweeten it. Like, when I'm at Alex's house, like, it's on. She's such a boss. She's a film producer for Netflix. Anyway, so my coffee has little islands. So let's go. I'm using honey to sweeten my coffee as well. If you know, you know. You should try, please. It'll change your life. I was using, I tried regular sugar, brown sugar. I was trying the sugars, and I was like, no, I don't like sweet things like that. Not in the morning. Honey in your coffee. Anywho, Pastor and Prophetess Jamelia Gooden put me on to honey in my coffee, and it has changed my entire life experience. So shout outs to her. I saw Shantia Deja on looking like sometimes I think that when women are inspired by other women, like I almost want to big them up, of course, but sometimes it's just not well received because people are strange. But I don't know. She needs her flowers. Like, I want to give her all the flowers. I just want to give her all the flowers. I just want to be like, honey, girl, woman of God, child of God. I see your light, and I know God is with you. I can do that. I can say that. Just, I admire your relationship with your husband, Jesus, first. Oh, we're going to talk about that too. Some women believe there's a story playing in some women. I'm gonna say some because we're not all the same. Please excuse me. I gotta get the honey out with my spoon, and I need to polish. All the silver is going dark. Anywho, we'll fix it. There's a girl that I know. Oh my god. One second. She's in my other. It's like another friend group. I don't know her actually. She's in Florida. I do know her. I know her, but you know what I mean. It's like an online thing. And she wants a husband, honey. She wants a husband. And some people, women, believe that wanting a husband is the same as being a wife. Like, everybody wants a husband. Oh, I want a husband. I want a ring. My ring. I got a husband. But I don't think they're seeing the wife part where you gotta like pick this man up when he needs it. Like, what are you gonna do? Hold on. I'm sorry. Hello? 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 Oh, God, okay. I'm sorry. Spam. Anywho, but I gotta pick up because it's local. Anywho. Ladies. The world has given us this false narrative about love, that love depends on the other person. You know, all these movies and these rom-coms, and they paint this picture like love is contingent on how someone else treats you, right? So you got the love. I see you. Oh my gosh, I think I'm in love with you. And now you're revealing parts of yourself that maybe no one else can see. And I love it even more. And then the other side of that is like, oh, he's still a dude. That's still a guy, my guy. That is still a dude. That is still in many ways, little boy that's gonna have tantrums and want snacks and need massages and a spoonful of sugar. Like, you're gonna have to pull things out of places to keep it light. To keep it like clear skies, just keep it light. Like, okay. And then there comes a point that you're like, yo, I see you, my guy. I don't like you. But I'm gonna choose to love you because that's what Jesus would have done. And you know what I do? You know what I say? I'm like, this is why I go to church. This shit. This is why I go to church. This is why I need Jesus. Because it's not just the man, it's like everything that comes attached to him. So the world teaches us, you know, a man is a thing for a woman to conquer. Okay, good luck with that. But it's him and then whatever he's managing. So his job, his friend groups, the perception of him, like you're his PR person, you're his brand designer. You're going to pick out outfits. You're going to serve looks. You're going to impress colleagues. So you got to set tables and shit. And you got to have lighting and fucking make sure that the curtains are the spring curtains. You know, like you're going to have to do all that shit. And you're going to have to fold away the old shit so that, you know, as the seasons rotate, like this shit is season. You're serving up looks every single season. The house is serving up looks. The kids are serving up looks. You and this guy. So you lay out the land. You're like, this is my bar. This is where I hang out. Yeah, I can do whatever. But this is what I do over here. And we're going to do it my way. And then you show them. And then they're like, oh, this is kind of nice, actually. This is kind of classy. Oh, shit. And then everybody elevates. That's what a woman can do. The same way that a woman could tear it all down. I know that most of my viewers are men in the US and the UK, apparently. Okay, hello. You gotta be really careful about who you have sex with. Now, take it from somebody with a past. I know that there are circumstances, there are things, there are lies playing in your head about worth. Maybe it's a quick validation. You know, I still got it. Like I'm chasing a rush. Maybe some of you guys are addicted to a rush, addicted to dopamine. Maybe we need too fast. I'm just saying. Maybe you need to put the phone down and go outside and get your friends and play in the dirt and like go shoot something. I don't know. Go camping. Like just leave your phone. If we find you, we find you. Like, we're going to know if you can provide and protect. Go out with your friends. I don't want to know. Just go. Go. Get a cabin if you need. You know, like, I don't chop wood. I don't know what you guys do. Throw axes, eat rabbits. I don't know what you do. Just go fucking do it. Go shut up and get the fuck away from me. Oh, my God. No, I've never been married. But you gotta learn how to love people with what they are. That's how Jesus loved. He wasn't like, okay, let's take an example, the prostitute, right? He wasn't like, yo, first you need to relax. You're doing the most. And then we'll see about us. No, he was like, that's it. That's it. Okay? He didn't beat people over the head with like, that's a lot of baggage that I'm going to have to clean up. And if I don't feel appreciated, I'm going to leave. Or God will remove me, right? Because that's ego, that I'm going to leave. I'm not perfect. I'm just forgiven. That kind of ego of like, if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to go. People with abandonment issues, like, you can't be saying that kind of stuff. Like, unless you really mean it. Be careful with what you say. Power of life and death is in the tongue. So if I say, if we don't do it this way, I'm going to leave, and it doesn't change, I have to leave. Because my body, my mind, and my spirit I've already decreed something, and it's because it's going to be so, in Jesus' name, unless it's not his will. But here's the thing, ladies, because sometimes we get caught up in they're doing this and they're doing that. That's not your real husband. You know that, right? Like, your husband is Jesus. And, like, for example, Nabal, Laban? I forget the names. I always get those confused. In the Bible. David's wife. What is her name? It'll come to me. Anyway. She's married to this, like, her first husband before David, honey. Before the upgrade to the King of Kings. I mean, you know, the symbolism of Jesus. You get it. Anyway. She was with... The Bible calls him dumb. Like, he's just dumb. He's just a dumb dude. He's, like, drinking too much and... everything that comes with that. You know how like some people still want to do what they do at 20, at 40, and you're like, okay, that's fine, you could choose that. Anyway, that was her first husband, and now she's trying to take care of a household. They have land, you know, and he was not making good choices, and guess what? He died, because God is not going to position a woman, a gem, right? A Proverbs 31 woman, a faithful woman that's still trying to like help you, my guy, even though you're a jerk. Do you really think God's going to let her sit in that for too long? No, because here comes David. And then her husband dies. And then she marries a king. So let's not hold on so tightly to the promise being that person. It's not that person. What you're feeling is like, this is a possibility, but this person has to meet your bar. It's not even about like, well, you're sitting here, or you don't go to church, or you don't believe. It's like, God has given you a gift. When God presents you a woman, biblically, like when Adam was presented with Eve, you know, Adam wasn't out looking for Eve. This woman was given by God. By God. There you go. This is your wife. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. A wife has the power to destroy or create empires. One woman's defiance, like in the book of Esther with Xerxes is having a party. He's feeling himself. His boys are there. He is popping. They're popping bottles. And he's like, yo, tell my wife to come downstairs real quick. Oh, she said no. She said no. Get that hoe out of here. Like, literally get her out. You know why? Because the disrespect is never going to be tolerated. Both ways. Both ways. So here comes Esther. She's minding her business. She's living her best life. Now the king needs a queen. Oh yeah, we're going together. There's a harem of women. So hundreds of women this person is sleeping with. Come, you're going to come to the palace and, don't worry about it. And she's like, I got to go over there. No, she just went. She had faith. She just went. She's like, all right, we in the palace now. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. But she couldn't tell anybody she was Jewish. And then God positioned her to win, even though it looked like, living in a palace is great if you like that kind of stuff, right? Like there are women who like stuff. And there are men who provide stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can pay for anything. Who am I to judge? Absolutely nobody. There are women who, as long as they have things to look at, can talk badly about their husbands in front of their friends. Some women do that. Now, is that the kind of wife I want to be? No. Because if we're sleeping together, like, you became one flesh, that is your woman. Think about that, men. Think about all the women you're sleeping with, and now you're tied to that. And everything she carries. And then men wonder why I'm so fatigued. Oh my God, my cortisol levels are so high, and I feel so heavy, and I feel like I'm trying and I'm carrying, and I'm going and I'm striving and I'm striving and I'm striving, because that comes from ego, and I can do instead of like falling into alignment. You probably shouldn't be sleeping with that one for sure. Like, there's one that you're like, yo, I definitely shouldn't be sleeping with you. Like, that's that. I gotta stop. Pray on it. I'm serious. And I don't know what kind of crazy that is. None of my business. But that's not the best for you. Like, that's not God's best. God's best is alignment. And when you come into alignment, what you find is peace. Another P word with a lot of power. Is it 5 letters? Yeah. So yeah. Ladies, do not chase a man other than Jesus. Everywhere I look, I see Jesus. Oh my God, he looks so good. I'm growing green onions, ginger, and garlic in the house. And they're growing wild. We're in February, okay? I see Jesus in the dry flowers in front of me that I stare at and I smile at every day. Baby's breath. And look, they're dry, but they still look so soft and cute. Look how it frames. Anyway, look for joy. Look for Jesus. He can help you out. It's okay. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.